And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we're live, but are we actually live? Let me just get this settled. Alright, there we are. And yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today we are back with some more Final Fantasy VI. I am a little bit late. I was trying to rush back here as quickly as I could. I'm sorry I ended up being a little late, but, well, that's just, yeah. Anyways, let me see if I can even see the comments. YouTube is hiding them from me, apparently. Awesome. Here we go. I can now see them on what I'm actually going to be using, and that's what's important here. So Johnny says, hello everyone, Johnny's here. Last time, Edgar, I one-shotted a zombie dragon with a chainsaw cow. I gotta learn the way of the stray cat. 7. I can flip a train, but I can't break down a door. Kefka, I got my ass kicked. Yep. Johnny says, and now, back to Final Fantasy VI. By the way, I have something important on Wednesday, and I'll be off for a few days, so if you don't hear much from me for a while, you know. Okay. Well, hopefully everything goes well for you, Johnny. Bro Sauce says, late. Yeah, I am. And Johnny says, we hear you. Awesome. Okay, we can continue. So, let's go ahead and get into it. I believe last time we ended up, since we had all the espers and stuff, and attack the capital of the Empire, so now we should head back there. I guess we'll head back to the Imperial capital or something. Let's see if they actually have any new things here by chance. I think he already has something that's potentially better, but yeah, that's why. Okay, so our party consists of Setzer, Cyan, Loch, and Edgar, which should be a pretty good setup for all things considered, and it gives us an opportunity to level up some of the characters that are maybe 1 or 2 levels behind everyone else right at this moment, so that's good. Alright, so I guess we will Alright, I guess we can head out and ooh, wrong way. Head out and try to go to the Imperial capital. Or we can try to... Alright, well, let's go ahead and head back. Johnny says, earlier today, I was talking with some people about Marvel Comics trying to make vampires into stand-in for oppressed minorities, even though heroes have been killing them for decades. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if, at that point, if Okay. actually, what we could do is go to that one door that's locked, because now we do have a character that can potentially unlock it. A thief of sorts. Or adventurer, as he calls himself. Let's actually not do this and do chainsaw. I'm being silly. There we are. Alright. Okay, we'll... That looks good to me. Alright, ooh, there's 5 enemies here. Oh no! Are you kidding me, game? I can instantly one-shot myself by sheer accident? I didn't know I could one-shot myself by accident. Well, he healed us, at least. Alright, Johnny says, ouch! Harrison says, my first Final Fantasy, the one I've always wanted to see remade. Certain scenes with today's graphics. It would be interesting. Not entirely sure how that would work, but it would certainly be interesting, for sure. Okay, lesson learned, do not use... Alright, let's quick save because we know how this game is with potentially being able to accidentally one-shot ourselves. Cyan, Johnny says, Cyan, at least I could be with my family now. Game reload. Cyan wakes up, start the block. You okay, Cyan? I just had to... I don't know. Johnny says, a couple of fans are against that because the sprite art is part of the game's charm. That does seem to be true. Definitely. Alright, let's actually see what we can equip in terms of espers. Alright, I guess we're good to go for the most part. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay, alright, let's see some of the comments here. Johnny says, although I've seen some admit they'd love to see 7 flip the train in a remake. If they did a remake, they would have to record a lot of the same dialogue for many characters. There's a reason why some dialogue boxes don't have the name of who your leader is at the moment. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this door is still going to be locked now that we have a thief in the party. Lock! Why can't you unlock this? Lock! Why did you do this? Lock! You were the chosen one! It was said you would unlock the door! Okay. Well, Edgar's learned a couple of new skills. Cyan's leveled up, which is excellent. Let's see. Since you have learned some new skills, we will teach you the ways of Bismarck. And is there anyone else reasonably close to leveling up? No, but we should try to at least level up either Setzer to level 21, I feel. That way he can have at least 700 plus hit points. Well, Johnny says, 7, let me just break the door down. Edgar, you can't do that. 7, I can flip a train, I can force open a stupid locked door. Yes, I know. Good work. All right. So hopefully, once we level up these characters enough, we'll actually be able to have more of them be healers if absolutely necessary. No, I wonder if I accidentally didn't give Cyan the best potential. There is a better sword. And I've just been silly because I forgot to give them that. And a better shield. And a better... okay. I think I'll leave that for the additional stats. As for what else I can give him, yeah, that's good. I think I'll actually head north, try to get some more gear. Since I just realized I could, and probably should, upgrade my stuff a little bit more. Alright, so I think we're good for the most of the weapons. Then apparently, because otherwise... Let's see what we've got in here just for the sake of it. And let's see what we got in here. Alright, I think we are good to go. We're so close to leveling up some of these guys again, so... Well, this is going to make this easy. Two more fights. And two more fights, and Edgar will be leveled up again. Then we can also, like I said, focus on Setzer. Once he's leveled up too, then we can go to the capital. Though I will try swapping out one of these. We could do that, and that would increase some of these other stats pretty nicely. That should be a reasonable enough stat improvement, I guess, for what we need. Alright, one more fight. That'll level us up. Once we're leveled up, I'm gonna see what is in these woods anyways. Oh, more of these guys. Okay. There we go. A strength 2 bonus. That is going to be potentially handy. And he is almost at 1,000 HP now. Alright. Yeah, like I said, the plan is... Alright, so Cyan learned some more moves. He's close to learning these two. Absorbs MP from an enemy. Boosts target's MP. Okay. Alright, let's continue that little bit much further. I'm wondering if YouTube's also hiding the comments again, so check. No, it is not hiding the comments again. Okay. That guy's dead. Come on, hit one more. Boom. We're actually close to leveling up Locke again. Okay, we might as well then at that point. So we'll level up Setzer and Locke both, since they're both at most 2 or so fights away, I think. Maybe 3 if I roll low on the enemies. That was a low roll, so yeah, I'm gonna continue, like I said, until I get a little bit more XP. There we go. One. Come on, hit the other one. There we go. Sets are leveled up. Cyan has learned more moves. I think Cyan has actually learned all the moves he can, yeah. That Esper, so we will use this one. Now he's at 700 hit points. Or over that mark anyways. And Locke is 1 level, basically 2 fights away at most from leveling up again, so... Oh boy. And that guy's definitely dead too. Okay, that did not get me anywhere near as much XP as I thought I was going to get, but that's okay. One more fight definitely will get us there. I say that, but this is probably not going to get me there, because these things don't give us a whole lot. Nope. Alright, one more fight and then we can go, because I want to see what Locke looks like at another level. There we go. A strength bonus, huh? That'll come in handy, definitely. Alright. Well, the guy that stole our money has left, so he is, probably feeling the heat. So what's in here? No, we're not loyal to the Emperor. Actually, wait. Did this weapon... I don't have this weapon, and... I assume I know who it is for, so we'll go ahead and get that. Man, you can cook the little chicken such a... probably. I think I have a recipe for that. Edgar Gentleman, this is the 6th Jan, not the 15th. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I think we're good on that. Let's talk to some of these other guys. Well, I will say this, the fact that they basically managed to destroy the Empire this quickly. Wait, did the Espers do this? No, they couldn't have. Yeah, they did. The Emperor is expecting you. This way, please. Emperor Gestahl is waiting for you. Espers that came out of that gate tore the Empire to shreds. I've lost the will to fight. The Emperor imprisoned Kefka after he learned about everything he'd done. Sounds like Kefka may end up spending the rest of his life behind bars. The war's over. Gestahl is waiting for you. Okay. Those efforts. It's simply terrifying. Peace, huh? I've lost my will to fight. The Emperor has had a change of heart. Sid! The Espers came to save their friends. They learned that none of them were alive. They ravaged the entire city. Their shrieks of rage will haunt me forever. We're hanging up our weapons for good. The war's over. The power of those Espers! I had no idea! They'll destroy the entire world if we don't do something. We're utterly helpless against them. We must find a way to calm the rage. We should never lust after power. We lack the means to control. Friends, let us speak more over dinner tonight. There are still some soldiers who prefer to keep fighting. Please talk to as many as you can before dinner. Make them understand. You have 4 minutes until dinner. Please talk to me. Okay. Alright, let's try talking to as many of these soldiers as we can. Has been locked up. I heard it's because the Emperor found out he used poison against the people of Doma. I wonder, did the Espers come to rescue their friends? Returner scum. Not bad. So he's going to begin peace talks with returners and other nations. Czech research facility has been shut down. Poo on peace. I guess people can't be some people can't be pushed around. Okay, we got that side dealt with.
Gah! How dare they put me in a place like this? I just can't believe it. What a bore!
I suppose who'd have dreamed they were that powerful. This is ridiculous. I've always hated Kafka, but using poison, how low can you go? Alright, we've managed to get most... Lost my whole family in the war. Yeah. This scum serves him right. Get out of my face. Okay, we will check this area here. So I don't think we did. Long live the Empire. Yeah, I didn't check that. Okay. Good thing I did. Alright, so I think we've checked enough soldiers, with the exception of the power armor now. Get out of the way, please. That'll work. Run it before I even got the chance to use this thing. Thrown in jail? Yep. Why do I have to join the Empire? I'll execute. Maybe you really can do something about the Espers. Alright, I think we are good to go now. Yeah, we'll begin the banquet, I guess, maybe. But first, let's see. Johnny says, I've lost the will to fight. Why are you in the mech? I've lost the will to walk on my own 2 feet. Yeah. That evening, a banquet is held with the Emperor. This way, please. Okay. I'll sit with the returners, if that's alright. At last, we can all be together, sharing a meal at the same table. Let us make a toast. To what shall we raise our glasses? To our homelands. Well then, to our homelands. As you may know, I have imprisoned Kefka for his crime of using poison against Doma. What do you think should be done with him? Leave him in jail, I guess. I see. Well, let's have him stew in his cell for a while, then we can decide what to do. I'm truly sorry about what occurred in Doma. No one ever dreamed Kefka would use poison. Well, it's... I mean, they have imprisoned him, and this is supposed to be a diplomatic meal, so I have to be somewhat diplomatic, I guess. But it was done, that was inexcusable. Yeah, that's a war crime. I am terribly sorry about what has been done. I promise to punish Kefka severely and to work to eradicate poisons from the world. By the way, with regards to General Sirvas, Kefka was lying. General Sirvas realized the lunacy of this war long before I did. I went over to your side. Is there anything else you wanted to ask? Why did you start the war? Why do you want peace now? Why did we have to talk to you? It was all the result of my foolish lust for power. I've come to my senses now. With your permission, I'd like to move on to discussing the Espers. Because I now believe that working together is our only hope. Some of my men still do not believe we should have ended the war. I felt they might better understand if they could meet you face to face. Alright. Is this, says, is this on PC Steam version? Okay. John Butler says, hello, I work for Google. I look for entertaining streamers and decide if we should elevate them in there. Okay. Well, welcome to the stream, Mr. Butler. Yanni Amali says, Kefka, they didn't even give me something to put tallies on the wall, but soldier, we gave you some chocolate. And we regret that so much. Kefka isn't inherently okay. Alright. Okay. The Empire has been ravaged by the Espers that emerged from the sealed gate. They're just too powerful. If we don't do something, they'll tear the entire world apart. I mean, he is technically the one that brought them in here in the first place. The Espers came through on their rampage. All of my ambitions faded in an instant. I found myself asking why I ever wanted that much power in the first place. Of course, there is no excuse for the atrocities I have committed in the name of conquest. By the way, what was that first question you asked me a minute ago? That's right. Anyway, I truly desire peace. I want you to understand that. Must be getting tired. Well, we'll take a short break. Yeah, we can take a quick break. I mean, really able to bring about peace. Yeah, sure, why not? If it's just a friendly sparring match. Alright. Just as we thought. Yep, I think we can resume the conversation from here. Is there anything you wish to hear me say? That you genuinely want peace. That is the big thing. Alright, I truly and sincerely wish for peace. I have a favor to ask. After they attacked us, the Espers flew off northward towards Crescent Island. We have no way of knowing when they'll decide to go on another rampage. We need to find them and convince them to set aside their aggression before that happens. But, considering all that the Empire has done to them, I doubt they'll be willing to listen to us. That's why I need Terra's help. Terra is the only one who can bridge the gap between human and Esper. I have Magitech armor, transport ship, moored towards Aldwood, and hoped to send it to Crescent Isle with all haste. Would you please go on board? My top general and some of his troops accompany you as well. General Leo. I am General Leo. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Isn't that the retainer to the King of Doom? Please forgive me for not being there to stop Kefka. Though not at fault for what happened. I'll be waiting for you in Albrook. Please, find the Espers and convince them to cease their attacks. You're our only hope. If Terra goes, I goes. Okay? Alright, rest of you stay here. I smell around. As do I. It's hard to trust the Emperor just like that. We shall remain here and watch for anything out of the ordinary. Thanks. You'll be our eyes and ears. Keep your guard up. Right? You be careful. Alright, let's see what our stats look like now. And abilities. Okay. Giant says, Gaston. No one ever dreamed that Kefka would use Poison Soldier. My Emperor, didn't Kefka used to make songs about different kinds of voices and abilities? Gaston, shh. You're the one who brought them here in the... Gaston. In the what? In the first place? Well, we ran out of... Usually have these kinds of conversations with Kefka. I bear a message from the Emperor. Due to your decorum at tonight's banquet and your grace in speaking to our soldiers beforehand, the Emperor has decided upon the following. All Imperial troops will be withdrawn from the south of CIARAN. In addition, Imperial forces will be withdrawn from the Kingdom of Doma. We will also unlock the armory at the Imperial Observation Post to the east. You're welcome to use any of the weapons and armor within. If you'll excuse me. We did pretty good then, from the sounds of it. Paul Schlock sent a gift membership. Thank you very much once again, Paul Schlock. Thanks to anyone who sends gift memberships or donates to the channel. You guys, I cannot thank you guys enough whenever you do that. So yeah, thank you once again, Paul Schwab. And yeah, awesome. So I think now we can finally go to the armory. So that's why it was locked the whole time. There we go. So let's now go straight away. See what we can find. Alright. Lock can attack, and so can Terra. Now let's see what we can find in the armory here. Hopefully it's something good. And this is why it pays to be diplomatic in diplomatic speak. And let's see, Angel Wings, X Potion, a bunch of money, an Angel Ring, an Alarmia Ring, an Elixir, Hermes Sandals, an Ether, Reflect Ring, more money, and even more money. Holy cow. Okay, let's see what these items do for us. Moment. Alarmia Rings capable of detecting enemy ambushes, prevents back attacks, and attacks from the sides. That is going to be useful. Casts Regen on the wearer. Okay. Casts Float on the wearer. So she can actually, if we, okay, we can basically have a character that floats and heals themselves. That is pretty useful, definitely. And was there any other items of note found? Alright, I think we are good to go. So yeah, that's why that was locked this whole time. And that's why it was important we be, like I said, be diplomatic. So now we know where they are, we can now head to them. How close are these two characters to leveling up anyways? Far enough away that it makes more sense just to actually head to where we're heading. So I will save just in case. Then we can go ahead and continue on. See what's in here. So there's an elixir there, that's nice. I mean, that would be a pretty useful ability there, to prevent poison and whatnot, but for now, let's see what else we can find of note. Okay, nothing good there. Painting for me, but what kind of painting should I do? Alright, let's see what else we have there. Zen, okay. Well, we got one of the things already now. We just need the other thing. It'll be golden. Alright, let's go down here. General Leo's waiting for you. Find the Espers quickly so we can make peace with him. Sorry, I'm discussing our plans with General Leo. Okay. Checks armors and ingredients. Got the engine room. It's dangerous. Okay. Oh, there you are. Another Imperial General and a man I hired back in town will be accompanying us as well. Let me introduce them. General Celestin's Shadow. Something about it? No, it's nothing. We depart tomorrow. In the meantime, I've arranged lodging for you at the inn. Please try to get some rest. Yes. Alright. I'm working for the Empire, but don't worry. They didn't hire me to kill you. Okay, I guess what we'll do is head over to the, over here to get some rest, and then we'll be good to go. By all means, alright. Johnny says, Kefka, how are you doing, Kefka? I missed the chaos, but at least things are going. Kefka, what the hell did you draw on the wall? It's not dirty, it's art. Alright. Celeste. Please, why won't you talk to me? I know I doubted you, if only for a moment, but we can still be friends, right? Celeste. Let's go. All engines running smoothly, sir. Should arrive tomorrow. Why don't you rest until then? Out of the engine room? Having trouble sleeping? I hear your emotions have returned. It's strange, isn't it? The Empire used me to control my very thoughts, and now here I am, cooperating with the same people. People are people. Not everyone in the Empire is like Kefka. So, what about you? I knew that you were being made to suffer through horrible experiments because one of your parents was an Esper. But I did nothing. I'm no better than Kefka. If a human and an Esper can love one another, do you think a human and I could love each other? Of course. But I don't even know what it feels like to love someone. You're still young. Someday you'll know. I'm sure of it. Johnny says, why did the music get all romantic sounding when she started speaking to him? I think it's less necessarily romantic, but more supposed to be just an emotional bit, I guess. But now I want to know now. Who's there? I thought I'd sleep out under the stars. Did you hear what we were talking about? I didn't mean to listen in. So, I can't help you. Those are answers you'll have to find for yourself. Tara, there are people in this world who've chosen to kill their emotions. Remember that. World's greatest treasure hunter reduced to this. Johnny says, well, the first part sounded like some romantic music. Yeah, it did a little bit, I suppose. Tara, why did you hear what we were talking about? No, but Interceptor did, and he told me what he heard. Okay. Has it the lost power magic can still be found on Crescent Island? Weak to it, maybe. Mr. Crescent Island. Almost Crescent Island. When we make landfall, we'll split into two groups. I'll go with Celeste. Tara, you go with Locke and Ship. If you find any clues as to where the Espers may be hiding, report back at once. Let's go. Shadow. Locke. I am... Hold on. For those who don't know, Interceptor is the dog. Yes, he is. So Shadow is level 23, which is really good. Alright, we will give him that. Now let's see what this Genji glove does to him. Because I know it means that you can dual wield stuff, so... Okay, what happened to those two? They just got blown away. So that means that is an enemy that can potentially one-shot us. That is very unfortunate, if that is the case. One, two, three, four. two of them could have used it, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, let's try equipping some of these goodies. I do lose it, a little bit of it, but that gets us right back in terms of magic and other stuff, so we'll go with that. Probably gonna go with this. I already had it anyways, because I lose 1 defense, but I make up for it with a lot of magic defense and stuff like that. Okay, and also, while we're at it, let's see what we can give him that, and we should be good on that front. So, let's continue. Dream Butler says, I also represent GOG. We have a team on Twitch, but we're looking to start a team on YouTube. Okay. Interesting. I should show you. No, never mind. So I assume what you're talking about is some sort of... Are you talking about an esports team or just a bunch of people that are getting sponsored by you or something? Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. Johnny says, for those who don't know... Okay, I already read that one. Or if there's some kind of beast, you should go man who lives on the edge of town. Always overcharged. Yeah, and so do... And it looks like... Where did that voice come from? Mama, I got an owie. Alright, yes, I think I left medicine in the curio cabinet. Mama, why don't you use Kurami? They know magic. Very interesting. Okay. The fact they know magic and can cast spells. What brings you young folks to see me? An elderly gentleman who spent his whole life pursuing the secrets of monsters. Struggle. Espers, I haven't heard that word in years. So you know about espers? Oh, yes I do. One more thing. Not one thing. It's fishy here. Yep. Grandpa! Hey! What do you think you're doing, young missy? In her pictures, she captures everything. Forest, water, light, very essence of the things she paints. Oh, okay. Whoops. Grandpa, who are they? Are they friends? Can they use magic too? Shush, shush! Pretty cute doggy. Back off. He bites. Go back to your room! I don't have to go back to your room. You never let me have any fun. Because I said so! Now shoo! Fine. Oh dear. She seems to have taken a liking to your dog. Well then, that child. My apologies. It's fine. He usually doesn't take to people, though. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry, but I don't think I can give help to you folks. I see. You're just ordinary, quiet little village. You're not going to find anyone who knows about those Esper things here, I'm afraid. Not in Thamasa. Something strange about this place. Let's have a look around the village. No time. I can be more helpful. Interceptor. Bye-bye. Alright, let's continue. Let's see what we got here. It says, in Japan, Strago is called Stragos, but the main character limit caused them to change it to Strago. Okay, fair enough. She paints, I should see if she paint my picture. Okay. Where'd that voice come from? Fire! Fire! Uh-oh. Now, that's interesting. But he used to be an amazing hunter. Okay. Wonder if these guys are actually going to be reasonable on the prices now. Nope. No, they won't. Cool. Alright, so I guess the only place left to check would be in here. Welcome. Magic? What's that? Yeah, I know you guys are trying to lead me astray here. So let's go ahead and I guess we're in a room. That seems like the best course of action. One guild per night. Yep, that is definitely what's happening here. You're gonna help Realm. She's... Something happened to Realm? Yes, she was on fire, and then the flame spread to the neighbor's house, and... Oh, I can't even think straight anymore. Please, you have to help her. Shadow. Interceptor, where did you go? Alright, quick save, because we know nonsense about to kick off here, alright? What's in there? Whiteout says, hello, Whiteout. What are you doing? Flames, be gone! Magic is forbidden. Magic? I don't care! Realm's inside! Flames, be gone! There. Alright. We really have no choice. Stand back. Flames, be gone! Ordo Manus says hello. Well... Well, that didn't work. No use. The wire's too strong. We're destroying an awful lot of flame rods in there. Go again. Okay, I'll go with you. Count me in too. I'm gonna let an old geezer go up there on his own. Who are you calling a geezer? Only 70. It is a fiddle. Geezer, he says. Okay. Alright, let's actually see what we can equip him with. Actually, we will give him the angel wings and the angel thing, because then he will now be... Looks like this house could collapse any second. We have to hurry and find room! Okay. That says, can I tell you something about Strago? Okay, if you want to. Well, he does have over 1,000 HP, so that is good. Learned self-destruct, turret learned a... Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I will, however, give you an Esper to learn from, and... heal you up. He is over 1,000 on that, but he is also level 25. His ability lore lets him learn certain enemy abilities he might have. Now. Let's just check. Stone. Yeah, but it does come at the cost of MP, so useful, but well, I don't know. I'll actually use stone. They're dead. Kara is getting close to leveling up again, which is nice. Only 3 of them this time. Alright, you will use Kira. considered that he can actually heal, even though I'm still gonna have to. Yeah. Well, at least Terra's now also over 1,000 HP, so that is also good news. But we will need to kill him. He's good. Insta-kill. Alright, Locke is close to leveling up again, and that should put him at level... He's going to be really close to potentially getting out. 3 kills in a row. Awesome. Almost down. Now he is. Locke's leveled up again. He's almost at the point where he'll have over 1,000 HP as well. Nice. So I think we will quick save and see which one goes. Okay, an ambush. Deal with that. One down. Don't be afraid of war. Your voice is a bit too low. Okay, here. Okay, sorry about that. And don't be afraid of the lore. Yeah, he does have a lot. He does have a lot of MP, but I do want to leave it for special occasions, so plan is, oh, so it does that every single time. That's good to know. Unless if now that we've used Aqua Breath, nope. That is an easy way to get XP. So, that should be good. We only killed one of them. I mean, it did a lot of damage to him, sure. Oh no. Wait, it only did a certain amount of damage? Okay. So now he got a little bit more magic power. That's good. Okay. Johnny retracting the message. I didn't know what the message was, unfortunately. Oh! Well, if you insist. This is gonna be hilarious as hell. Bye. Terra almost leveled up again. don't have to worry about using these. We'll just attack them the good old-fashioned way. Alright, let's see what our abilities say now. She's very close to leveling up again. He's actually getting close. We are, ironically enough, teaching him fire stuff, so she should probably learn this. Let's see what's in here. I could go that route. See what's in here. A flame rod. There we go. Alright, now we can try beating these guys a little bit more. Alright. Tara has leveled up again. Learned more magic. Crit. Tara's getting really close-ish to being able to consistently one-shot these guys. Let's see which one is closer to. I'm going to take this route. Whiteout says using flame rods in battle is using level 3 fire, but also breaks the rock. Okay. Well, that explains that. An ice rod, which I assume will do the same thing, except, you know, for lizard abilities. So, once he finally learns Drain, then we can, I guess, have him start learning a different Esper as well. Oh, we could probably make this reasonably quickly. So. That's a crit. There we go. He's likely going to hit another level before we finish, so that's perfectly fine. So I can, yeah, so yeah, her cure is so powerful we can just use that. It should still be good. So started the blaze. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Well, yes. However, have you considered that I now have the ability to hit you straight up this way? Try to steal from it just for the sake. Ooh, a flame tongue. Nice. Ooh. Nothing to say. Okay. I think we should be good, and then we'll do that. Alright. Johnny says some say fight fire with fire, but really fight it with water. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see what we've got. Let's see. She'll do. We'll haste him too. Oh, it reflected it. God damn it. Okay, let's see. We will do Cure, I guess, on him. And slow on you. Alright, we will give some that to her, and she can do, I guess, Dispel. Where is it? See if that works. Okay. Ow. Okay. So we're going to need a high potion for lock. Frago can use more lore to try to counter it. I guess we're going to need even more magic there to heal up. Ah, you. Okay, we need a Phoenix down. Where are the Phoenix downs? There we go. A flame scroll, okay. Oh no. Not again. Okay, now I have to revive him. Okay, X potion. I need another ether. We'll slow it down and hopefully not get hit as many times because that is becoming a problem. And she died. Awesome! Alright. See, what do we have here? At least we got that thing now, so we don't have to worry. Finally! Okay. That was a tough fight, but we pulled through. Yeah, Locke had better learn something from that. Where are you? Oh no! We're too late! Time to get out of here. I'll use a smoke bomb. Are you okay? Yes, thanks, Grandpa. These folks are the ones who you should be thanking. Thank you. I guess our little secret is out now. Everyone in this village can use magic, can't they? So, what is this place? This is the Village of the Magi. A long, long time ago, humans used magicite to acquire magical powers. Those who gained this ability came to be known as Magi. I didn't think there were any Magi left in the world. In the War of the Magi, the Espers fled to a new world beyond the sealed gate. They wished to live in peace without the fear of their powers being used by others. That left only humans in this world, and the ordinary ones feared the Magi's power. The horror of the war is still fresh in their minds. That fear soon sparked an inquisition. The Magi were hunted down and executed. Oh, there were trials, of course, but they were merely for show. Even though the only difference was that they could use magic. The few who managed to escape took up shelter here. They were our ancestors. Our powers have weakened as our Magi blood has thinned, but they remain in some form or other. If you're up to it, do you think you'd be willing to help us? You said you're looking for some espers, right? Well, I do owe you one for saving Realm. I'll help you find your espers. I want to go too. I think not, young lady. Fuddy-duddy. Where do we start? If they came this way, they might be hiding in the mountains to the west. Why there, those mountains are teeming with magical energy. According to legend, they were a sacred place to the Esper. Perhaps the magic drew them there after they went berserk. Let's look. Alright. Don't get the wrong idea. I just wanted my dog back. You leaving? I'll search for the espers my own way. Interceptor. Old Man Strago is a blue mage, a master of what's known as lore magic. He memorizes spells he sees monsters use. Norse can't very well learn the spell if he's asleep or confused when the monster casts it. So let's actually see what lore he has, and he doesn't have any others aside from. But you think he would have? Alright, so I guess we will have you learn Shiva. See if there's any new items and if there's any sale on the items. No, it does not look like it. That's okay. We gained a fair bit of stuff, so... Oh yeah, we could do the Gaia gear thing. Actually, let's see what kind of items you can wear. Anything from you. Oh, he can use an upgrade there, alright. Now, there is this thing, which we could use, but let's see how much of a difference it makes first. That's enough of an upgrade there that I'm happy with that. 2 magic at the cost of that. But I do get 3 attack. That is... No, I'm going to hold off because I think the potential for getting that extra hit in is always more valuable. So, we can actually potentially go there Now, but we are close to a good stopping point. So I think... Oh, shoot. Alright. Well, Strago has leveled up again. And I do believe he probably learned a new lore ability. Or not. Well, we shall save, and I think that will be a good stopping point. Yeah, this is basically... Alright, so I think, yeah, like I said... Actually, how close are we to leveling up? Maybe we should level up a little bit more. That way I can at least be level 26 with these characters at a minimum. I'll do that, what the hell. So yeah, we'll level up to level 26, and then we'll... Missed. Ooh. Very dead. Learn confused, and we got a golden armor out of that. Alright, now let's see what kind of abilities we're looking at now. So he's actually potentially going to learn Cure. That's useful. So yeah, we will level up our characters at least to 26 here. So then we'll be at a good stopping point, I think. Gaining that extra strength seems to be a pretty useful buff for Locke here, so... Strago learned all three of those moves, which I think means he is now basically learned all he can from that particular Esper. Which is awesome. And then we still have another couple 1700 XP before we level up Locke, so okay, we'll do that. Alright, you did use that move on us, but I'll just heal up and we will be good. It's actually over 1200 HP, which is extremely good. And so, yeah, we'll go ahead and continue fighting a little bit longer. That's another couple of enemies down. And let's see how close he is to some of these cool moves here. A little ways away. She's almost learned Imp, which is excellent. Boom. Alright, so now that we've learned Imp, we'll be able to wreck the knock daylights out of the enemies that are going potentially places. Or we can potentially turn them into Imps, I guess, which will be pretty amazing. Thanks! Thanks for taking away my free XP. Learned Blizzard. Cool. Lazara and then Rast. And then soon we'll be able to level up Locke again, and that's when we'll call it. So like I said, we're at... That'll be the perfect opportunity for us to... And Locke is leveled up. We got ourselves another golden armor. And yeah. Okay, so I think that is a good stopping point. So yeah, we will go ahead and save here. And that's where we will go ahead and call. So. Alright, so yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you have... Why that says, so who's your favorite character now? I don't know. There's a lot of good ones, definitely, with some interesting backstories. I mean, from a lore perspective, yeah, there's a lot of good ones. From a gameplay perspective, there's some pretty interesting ones there, too. Like, I know Gal, apparently with this, now that I've unlocked Cat Scratch on him, is going to be really, really hilarious to use, or so I've been told. We'll see if that's the case, but yeah. Alright, but anyways, I think we're at a good stopping point here, so yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some more Final Fantasy VI, as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care, Ace out. Oh, before I forget. But once again, also, especially thank you also for those who have donated or have bought memberships either for themselves or gifted memberships for others. Again, thank you guys who do that. I cannot thank you enough when you do that. So yeah, in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Till then, take care. Ace out.